Hello everyone, I'm esmeraldapadillagould and welcome to Vegas Vibes. On Vegas Vibes, I'll be featuring amazingly talented people from many walks of life who contribute to making Las Vegas a unique global brand. And on that note, I have here with me Miss Veronica Lopez-Medrano. She's a singer, songwriter, entrepreneur, producer, and a community leader. Hello, Miss Veronica. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you're here. Well, Miss Veronica is the amazing lady behind the beautiful song Humanity. This song that promotes human kindness was composed in remembrance of the October 1st, 2017 tragedy in Las Vegas. And I would like to know, I suppose, the fact that this tragedy hit so close to home was the catalyst or inspiration that led you to compose the song? Was there anything else that ignited your heart to come up with such a beautiful song?
Well, I wasn't planning on writing a song. I've written different songs, but I really, the thought did not cross my mind. And I was just so saddened by the whole tragedy. And sometimes when I am very emotional or passionate about something, a song kind of just comes to my mind without me even thinking I was going to write a song. So I've told this story before, which is kind of funny. I was in Home Depot. I shouldn't give that, out, but I was walking around Home Depot and I kept hearing this song. So I decided I'm going to take out a notepad and start writing it down. And every aisle I'd stop and write and stop and write. And when I got to the cashier, she said, "Did you get everything on your list? Because you keep stopping and you're writing." I said, "Actually, I'm not writing. I don't have a list." I said, I'm actually writing a song. And she said, "You're writing a song in Home Depot?" I said, "It's not about Home Depot." I said, "It's actually about just human life." And it just kind of came to me. And it was just something that I wasn't even thinking about doing, but it just came.
Yes, I listened to the song and it's such a beautiful song that could touch anyone's heart. It's about human kindness and unification among oneself with our fellow men.
Right. I guess what I wanted to, when I started writing, I started realizing, geez, we're all the same, And I write in the song, every baby cries. It doesn't matter what nationality they are. They all cry. There's not a certain language they cry in. They just cry. And every child plays. No child, it doesn't really matter what sides of the world they come from, they will play. Every grieving heart grieves. We all grieve. It doesn't matter what nationality we are. So as I started writing these things down, I started realizing that we're just all human. And if we all saw each other that way, I think the world could be a way better place, So that was kind of what I thought about.
When you sympathize, the world becomes a better place, right? And you get an amazing reaction from the Las Vegas locals and from all over the world.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the song is heard all over the world. My dream would be that the song would be translated in all languages so everyone can sing it. I mean, I can visualize every color in every corner of this earth, every place that people would actually use the song to unify and to remind people that we are all human. We are all just we're all humanity, that's it. There's nothing more and nothing less.
And there's this gentleman that helped you compose a song. Did he write the melody?
No, actually, Luis Ocadiz is actually the person that played the piano. When I get a song in my, I guess you call it your mind or your spirit, whatever someone wants to call it.
So you wrote the melody as well, the lyrics and melody.
Yeah, I actually just start singing it, and I asked him to follow me. And as I'm singing, he's following, and that's where the melody is. It's actually just coming out of me. I just got all the lyrics and the melody all at the same time.
And is it your first composition? I know you teach.
No, I don't teach music, but no, it's not my first composition either. I wish I knew how to teach music. I don't know how to play an instrument. I don't know how to read music. The only thing I know is how to create a song. Really? A lot of people think that. Yeah, they think that they're like, you have to know how to read music or you have to know. No, since I was a little girl, songs would just come in my spirit and I just sing them and write them, and I try to record them like on the phone. Even if it comes in the middle of the night, I'll wake myself up, and because if I don't do it, I'll forget it. Like it'll be gone just like that, and I'll be like, oh, this is really a good rhythm, a really good melody, and these lyrics are really good. I've got to do it, and I'll fall back to sleep, and then in the morning I can't remember what it was. So that's why I stopped in Home Depot and just started writing and recording on my phone, the melody. And that's what I do. I give it to a piano player or someone that plays an instrument, and they make the music right around what I'm singing.
You have an impressive resume. What are the other things that you do besides being a songwriter and singer?
Okay, well, I'm a mom and I'm a sister. I'm the oldest of 6 daughters. I'm a grandma. And besides that, I used to have also a television show, and I'm getting ready to work on releasing it again. I'm a recording artist. I teach people how to copyright their music. I have my own company where I actually help other artists get to the point that I've gotten to, because a lot of artists don't know, where do I start? I have music, what do I do? How do I get it to the people? Do I just sing karaoke every day, or what do I do? So I say, no, we're gonna register your music. We're gonna get you to get them recorded down. We're gonna make you a writer with a writers association. We are going to help you get your music on all the download companies, at least 27 I've got listed. iTunes, AOL Music, Yahoo Music, Pandora. We try and get their music on there. And I just do a lot of things that I've learned in my career. I give those as tools to other artists that have not figured it out. So if it took me 15 years to learn something, I give it to them, within hours.
That's very generous of you to share to other aspiring singers out there.
Thank you. Yeah.
Can one say that you are a humanitarian at heart? You were recently recognized as the Ambassador of Peace. Could you tell us more about it?
Yeah, I could. The United Peace Federation nominated me for the recognition of an Ambassador of Peace. I felt like it was the most beautiful thing that could happen to me, because throughout my career, you do things, but you don't really say all the things that you do in your career. If you do something willingly and givingly, you don't really talk about it because it was something you just wanted to give. But I have done that a lot throughout my career with the intention of being recognized as an artist that wants to promote peace, that wants to promote love. And a lot of times I've had a lot of doors closed because the world isn't based around love and peace. It's based around a lot of greed and a lot of money and a lot of stuff like that. So I haven't been able to get to the fame that others have with that type of mentality. I don't do that. So being able to say now that I am an ambassador of peace is pretty awesome, because now when I perform, I feel like I'm actually working towards this cause with a whole new group of people that I didn't have before. I was by myself. So that means a lot to me. And I'm excited to perform humanity because it just all kind of goes together like a puzzle,
That's amazing. Well, talking about promoting love, I have seen some of your Facebook Live, and you came up with this SSN. SSN.
Yeah.
It's not an acronym for a social security number.
No.
It's actually
say something nice.
And you pick a topic where you can communicate to people.
Right.
In the world.
I came up with that. Yeah, I came up with that because I started seeing all this stuff, and I'm sure you have too, of all these young people that are just so angry all the time. They're just so violent, mm-hmm. They're even shooting at people. I mean, it's just terrible. I hate to say that, but it's just like there's just so much, and I really feel like there's something missing, and I think that it is nice words to them. Everybody's kind of in the hustle and bustle of life, and no one is stopping and saying, "You're really pretty." Like you're really pretty.
Thank you so much.
But how does that make you feel for me to say that? It makes you feel like someone's noticing that I really try to be pretty.
You're being appreciated.
Yeah, it feels good. And I think that if we each did that every day to somebody, especially the younger people, I think it would make a big difference in the world. I really do. When your child is getting up and going to school, you're like, "You look great. You're going to do great today. I love you. You're so special to me." They just get so happy, and it starts their day off really good. So say something nice, not social security number, but SSN, say something nice. And I even want to make shirts that say something nice. We're so fast to say something mean. Why can't we be fast to say something nice, right?
Yes, that's
so
really wonderful.
I try to promote these kind of things, because if everybody promotes it, we can make a big difference in the world. We're always complaining about we don't like this, we don't like that. Well, then let's do something about it. All it is just saying something. It's
Absolutely.
free. You don't have to buy it.
Someone's life just by lifting their spirit up.
And I try to do that at least one time every day. Like today, I was doing a radio interview, and a young girl was doing some pictures there for the person at the radio. And I said, "You're so pretty," because she is, she's just pretty. And she's just like, she couldn't believe I said that. Sometimes people don't know what to say.
Right. But it's also important to be genuine.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Also in 2010, you had this desire to do something for the children. You wanted to come up with this bilingual show that promotes human kindness again.
Yeah, human kindness.
Can you tell us more about it?
I had this idea that there was so much programs for children that, taught them educational things. I know they teach their colors, and they teach their letters, and they teach math, and they teach, they do documentaries, and they really do educate children in the sense of being able to survive in the world, in the educational world. But I don't think there was anything that teaches them to survive in the social world, in the point where the bullying comes in and the drugs come in and just abuse. Their parents may abuse them. How do they handle that? There are so many situations and so many different people that you don't know what they're going through in their house or what they're going through at school. Sometimes people are afraid to say anything. So I decided that I was going to start building these characters that actually talked about these different subjects.
And how to cope.
And how to cope, yeah. And how to come up with solutions. If someone is bullying you, what do you do? Well, children love puppets and they love characters, so they can identify themselves with these different characters. So I made these, I think they're 6 different characters, and each one has a different personality, just like people have different personalities. And we're working on launching this TV show locally. It's called Telefun TV. I changed the name. And Telefun TV will be on YouTube. And my first character that I brought out, her name is Tortilla. That's the first character. And Tortilla is all about love. So we'll be seeing Tortilla first, and then little by little we'll be introducing, different characters.
That would be amazing for the children to help them cope. For example, bullying, depression, loneliness.
Yes,
like
all that stuff. We're gonna tackle all those different things that kids go through.
What pieces of advice would you give to children on coping with stress, bullying, or just on how to build your self-confidence or be positive about things?
What piece of advice? Well, I believe that when you have too much time to think about things, and this goes with everyone, not only children, I think that it makes things almost seem worse, because you're just constantly replaying those different things in your mind. I think that children need to be taught how to find their passion, because a lot of people don't know what their passion is. I've asked that question to people, what do you want to do? What makes you feel the happiest? What is your passion? And I think that it's also the adults' responsibility to find that. So as soon as they find their passion, every time they do feel like that, they should do what they're passionate about. If it's painting, paint. If it's reading, read. If it's running, run. Whatever it is, but change your mindset. Change the child's mindset so they don't just dwell in this hole of depression. And if the adults see the child do that, get them out of that and get them to do what they're passionate about. That's what I think.
Well, thank you for being on Vegas Vibes. I would also like to thank my best friend, Christine Small, for introducing you,
Christine,
to us. And good luck to all your current projects.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And future endeavors.
Well, thank you very much for having me here. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure to have you. Thank you, Miss Veronica.
Thank you.
We are humanity. This is our world. Let's live in unity.
Thank you for watching Vegas Vibes. I'm Esmeralda Padilla Gould. Until next time.